You don't have a reputation online, you have a score. And every time you log in, post, pay, comment, upload, or even hesitate, platforms silently update that score in real time. It doesn't measure who you are. It measures how risky you look right now. And that one invisible calculation affects what you're allowed to do, how visible your content becomes, whether your payment goes through instantly, whether you get hit with extra verification, and whether your account gets flagged without warning. This isn't about identity, it's about trust. And trust online is not permanent, it's probabilistic. When you log into a platform, it does not ask, "Is this really Richard?" It asks, "How confident are we that this behaviour is safe?" That confidence is built from signals like device history, login location, typing rhythm, mouse movement, past activity patterns, network reputation, and account age. If you normally log in from Colorado on an iPhone and suddenly log in from Romania on a new Windows laptop at 3:12 a.m, the system doesn't assume you moved. It lowers confidence. Nothing broke. Trust dipped. And when trust dips, friction increases. That's when you see two-factor prompts, temporary holds, reduced reach, comment limits, posting delays, and silent background reviews. Not because you did something wrong, but because your behaviour stopped matching your pattern. Trust isn't universal. Each platform defines risk differently. A bank prioritises transaction consistency, merchant patterns, geolocation stability, device fingerprint continuity, and spending velocity. A social media platform prioritises engagement authenticity, network behaviour similarity, posting cadence, language patterns, and coordinated activity signals. A marketplace platform prioritises dispute rates, fulfillment speed, buyer feedback, refund ratios, shipping consistency, and account tenure. Same person, different models, different definitions of safe. That's why you can be trusted on one platform and flagged on another the same day. Most people assume there's one trust score. In reality, there are layers. There's account level trust, device level trust, network level trust, transaction level risk, content level scoring, and behaviour level anomaly detection. Your account could be stable, but your device might not be. Your device could be stable, but your payment behaviour might spike. Your transaction could look normal, but your network might have a bad reputation. Trust is modular, and modular systems recalculate constantly. Inactivity can look risky. If you disappear for months, then suddenly change your password, update your email, switch devices, add a new payment method, and start posting rapidly, the system doesn't think, "Welcome back." It thinks, "Account takeover pattern," because there's no recent data confirming continuity. Trust models love patterns, and sudden change breaks patterns. There isn't a team watching you, there is a threshold. If your risk score stays below that threshold, everything feels smooth. If it crosses into a grey zone, you get friction. If it crosses into red, you get blocked. Green means pass, yellow means slow down, red means stop. And those thresholds shift based on platform-wide attack patterns, global fraud trends, seasonal behaviour changes, policy updates, and real-time system learning. You're not just compared to yourself, you're compared to everyone. Trust doesn't just affect security, it affects reach. If your content behaviour looks spam-like, engagement bait-driven, coordinated, bot-amplified, or inconsistent with prior activity, your distribution may shrink. not because you violated a rule, but because your probability score dipped. Platforms prioritise accounts that look stable, predictable, and low risk. Trust shapes protection, but it also shapes exposure. If you appeal something, a human may review it, but they don't see everything. They often see a risk label, a summary of triggered signals, a policy category, and a confidence rating. They're reviewing the output of a system. Automation decides first, humans verify later. Here's the shift. Trust online isn't moral, it's statistical. You're not judged as good or bad, you're scored as predictable or unpredictable, safe or anomalous, low variance or high variance, and that score updates constantly. Every login, every purchase, every post, every scroll, every change. You don't have a static reputation, you have a dynamic probability. And that probability quietly shapes your digital experience in ways most people never notice, until something breaks. If you want more videos explaining the invisible systems behind everyday life, subscribe to How It Actually Works.